The head of the engineering industrial complex. This complex is responsible for manufacturing the vehicles as well as including the different vehicles with the systems. The most important vehicle is Crocodile 3, and you can see on the screen the vehicle Crocodile 3 تمساح 3, and it has structure 4x4 engine 205. The vehicle is equipped with 4 multiple elements, and it has a self-working tower, and on the tower we can put the ammunition and artillery. And we can increase the logistic load of the vehicle by using the detective locomotive with 1.5 tons, and it can be used by a parachute vehicle, Crocodile 6, and it has a self-launching platform 4.5 milli from the International Optical System, and it can take 6 personnel, 2 in the front and 7 in the back. The ballistic protection of the vehicle can reach 106, and it can reach different loads. The armored vehicle Crocodile 4 تمساح 4, it is equipped with a capsule that can be changed to change the armoring of the vehicle, and it can be equipped with a different system. Shilda, the Egyptian vehicle, and on the sidelines of the exhibition we are discussing the discussion with one country to purchase the Crocodile 5. Crocodile 5 vehicle has a strong engine, 205. Your Excellency, this is the military production pavilion. It has 100 products of electronic materials as well as vehicles, ammunition, machineries and equipment. We introduce to you the machineries and equipment. On the left side, you will find Armed Vehicle 200 that was shown in the first edition of EDEX. And according to your directives to make hydraulic control of bombarding as well, and we have done this amendment. We have done also the amendment of missile of 23 millimeters to reduce its reflex and to put it on 4x4 vehicle, and it has passed the test. We are introducing to you the Egyptian 2-dimensional radar that can monitor and inspect up till 12 kilometers and 150 kilometers, and also Horus 2 system that is being designed and produced in cooperation with the armed forces, and it is an optical system that monitors the coastal borders and the land borders. And to continue the armor, the vehicle Sinai 200, we produced the repair and emergency vehicle Sinai 806, and it can take up till 2 tons, and it can seen that in the previous edition of the EDEX we introduced to you producing a new steel vehicle, and we are able to produce 45 with now we reach 30 milli and width of 230 centimeters. And the first time we will introduce to you the propeller of missiles, and it has an important characteristic. It can reach up to 300 kilometers, and it's produced by the military production factory, and the propeller is done in cooperation with one of the international companies. We'd like to introduce to Your Excellency for the first time the production of ammunition 155 millis that is used for the K9 missile, and this is under testing now in the armed forces, and this is the K9, and the first Egyptian brigade would be using it in the first quarter of 2026. Your Excellency, Chief of Staff Tariq Saad Zaghloul, the head of the International Optical Company, I would like to introduce you the products that are manufactured by the company and other products manufactured in cooperation with other countries. There is the propeller 105, and it can be used as a sniper machine, and it can reaches up to 100 meters in length. And there is the optical glasses. The optical glasses is less in weight, less in size, and it is equipped with a compass. And there is the surveillance and the reconnaissance system that can work with the artillery at the different observation areas. And it can operate also with border guards to reach up to 27 kilometers in length. The remote control system for fixed sites, it was implemented 100% by Egyptian companies, and it has missiles of 7 miles, and its range is 7 kilometers, and it deals with the land targets as well as the different groups. Remote combating system was manufactured in cooperation with Scorpiano company, 70% the percentage of our production, and it was tested, and we were able to form a control system to contact the satellites and to control this system while operating at the sea Atlantis that reach 120 kilometers. And the system of managing the artillery for tanks and armored vehicles, we implemented this system 100% Egyptian manufacturing and 100% operated by Egypt, and we implemented its first phase between targeting a moving target and a fixed target, and we are working on the second phase to develop the balance system for the tower of the tank, and God willing it would be ready to shoot a fixed target and a mobile target. Any orders, Your Excellency? Chief of Staff Mukhtar Abdellatif, the head of the Arab Organization for Industrialization. We have 75 products, 18 new products. In the field of armored vehicles, we have armored vehicle light Qadir 2 and Fahd, the advanced armored vehicle. They were equipped with launching platforms to increase their abilities, and we raised the protection level by using the ceramic shields manufactured in the Arab Industrialization Organization to reach half an inch. In the file of propellers, Saqr 105 can launch propellers against armored targets, and it can use thermoplastic. And we produced also a number of propellers, one that can be used with drones that use explosives as well as thermobaric containers, in addition to others that can be used with suicidal drones. In the field of unmanned systems, we have a drone that works in all lands. Its name is Al-Aqrab, and it can be used at different launching platforms to deal with the clashes. And there is the tactical drone that can move vertically. It's called Hamza 1, and it would be used in reconnaissance as well as managing the artillery and monitor the borders, and it can be equipped. And there is the suicidal drone that can be launched from the roofs of the mobile platforms and can reach the roofs of the armored vehicles. And the individual drone for the combator, it can be used against individual targets and separate targets up till 3 kilometers. And it would be launched manually and monitored and tracked, and we can return the drone. Your Excellency, the system is an integrated system to confront drones. This is composed of a 3D radar, a prevention system, as well as electric optical system, as well as a rocket on a platform that works with other artificial intelligence. Your Excellency, the President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, I'm Nasser Hamid al-Naimi, the Secretary General of the Defense Empowerment Council. At the outset, I would like to extend to you the greetings of the President of the State, Sheikh Zayed Al Nahyan. Mr. President, I am honored in the name of the Balanced Council for Defense Empowerment and on behalf of all national defense companies to welcome Your Excellency and to express our appreciation to attend this very important expo. Your Excellency, we wish you and the team working on this exhibition EDEX all success, and we are honored in United Arab Emirates today to share with you a number of our defense industrial factories in this national pavilion. And we are looking forward to more presence in the coming editions of the exhibition Expo EDEX. Mr. President, we would like to introduce to you the national capabilities that contribute to developing the national industry in the United Arab Emirates. Mr. President, once more, we would like to welcome Your Excellency and thank you for honoring us by being here with us.
المركز الأردني للتصميم والتطوير مع 8 شركات.
For the Jordanian Council for Defense Industry. Mr. President, in the Jordanian pavilion, we introduce a number of new products. The system of Tariq, it's a system that carries mortar, missile, and 112 bullets, and it can be distributed in 1 minute and start shooting through a ballistic calculator. In addition to having the evaluation center that 350 international assessments for defense tests in the Middle East, we invested in advanced electronics, and we can see this antenna vehicle. It can cause distortion over 100 kilometers, and we cover 18 megahertz up till 8,000 megahertz, and we develop different technologies for distortion. The man pad is on a bag that can, on the trunk that can stop the FPV, and there is also a bag that can be carried by the soldiers to stop the FPV, and the gun jammer silent striker over 2 kilometers can detect the plane and deal with it through the tactical groups. And there is also the mechanism of the fierce attack, and in the system we have a radar and a thermal camera that can detect the drones and the dangers. And there is the distortion center, and it is used to protect the military convoys. In the sector of land systems, we can see different models of a guarding unit for the borders and the infrastructure, and the 360-degree tower that can be used over the guarding room, and a number of vehicles and defense equipment. And there is also an anti-drone system to detect, track, and neutralizing the drones, and it can be fired at if needed. We introduced to you a number of specialized products: light ammunition, light weapons, M4 and JAWS, in addition to medium MK 81, 82, 84 mortar, 21 and 81, and the artillery ammunition. We are turned the sand table for planning battles into a digital table through which we identify the heights, the measurements, the borders, and also the vehicles and the equipments and the military wear and the military footwear. We have El-Wala company specialized in producing materials for forces. and they can be dropped by planes. And there is the K9 center that train K9s and sell them, and Abdullah, the second center for training the forces, especially the elite forces, and does the competition of the combator. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the visit.
نهاية نشرة الثالثة، وهذا تذكير بأهم ما جاء بها من أخبار.
الرئيس عبد الفتاح السيسي يفتتح النسخة الرابعة من معرض إيدكس الدولي للصناعات الدفاعية.
الرئيس السيسي يهنئ أبطال منتخبي الكاراتيه والسلاح على